snack, something to eat. What would be good?
Sorry, I'm just still fucking reeling over having dad's ass.
That's a good way to get your mind off of it.
Yeah.
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. This is the Bear, episode 8. We are absolutely getting closer to the end. This episode is called Ice Chips. Make sure you stay to the very end, because you know me and Rekkai, we're going to chop it up. Have a bit of a back and forth, if you will, over the things we've enjoyed and the things that we may be scratching our heads about. So without any further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, we are careening towards that finish line. It is crazy how fast stuff is moving.
Mm-hmm.
Call Sydney.
Calling Sydney.
I know her heart is probably palpitating.
Call Marcus.
Calling Marcus.
Come on. Call Richie.
Calling Richie.
Everybody, you know, you said something last episode. Everybody's phone was in their locker.
Oh, Jesus.
Ah. Oh, I don't wish that on nobody.
That's an awful position to be in.
I wouldn't wish it on nobody.
Yeah. You're the arrogant. Yes, that's right. Practice your breathing. Woosah.
Call Mom.
Wow. Wow. You know she in trouble if she had to call Mom.
Yeah.
Oh, hell about to break loose too with her being there.
Honey,
Oh,
gosh. I'm right here.
No. This is so great.
Mom, I love you.
No, you must breathe.
Yeah.
I'm begging you.
Dial it down.
I am slow. You must breathe.
I'm breathing.
How far
Thank
the
you. I'm
contractions?
breathing. I don't know.
Breathe.
Please.
You know you can't have somebody like Jamie Lee Curtis and not bring her back. Like,
yeah.
A relatively normal environment, which I know is like beyond foreign to you. But I am begging you for this. Please, for the love of Mother of Christ, just chill.
Ooh, she's on one. Oh, she didn't talk to her mama just recklessly.
You get the pass on that though for this situation.
Breathing, I wouldn't be alive. Shut the f up.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the pressure.
Oh my God.
We didn't know.
Yo, I'd have been like, I just had this baby on my own. Just.
Was I excited? Oh, you bet. I couldn't. I wanted a baby so bad.
All the people. Look at her. She's like, take me now.
This ain't about you.
On at the Jewel, blocking the aisle with their strollers. Do you know what Gina said to me?
This ain't about you.
Mom, can you call Pete again?
Oh,
Mom, can you go home?
I did. I already did. Oh, no, I called him.
Call anybody.
I said where we were and that I was here and that everything was good. So.
Oh, that is not the truth.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did I tell you that?
Chaos monster.
Wow. Yeah, to give birth. I walked.
Is it 20 miles uphill?
Dim the lights and listen to music, something good, so that the baby comes into something really good. And
you called your mom. Oh, I know you're desperate, but goodness.
You're right. She's a chaos monster.
Do you? Is that right?
Yeah, I have done it 3 times.
Yeah, I haven't only been listening to you talk about it for the past 4 fucking hours.
Woo.
I haven't had a chance. Yeah, thanks.
Either of you like a water?
I bet if you check Natalie's blood pressure right now, it's through the roof.
How you gonna get a water before her?
No, seriously, because it's cold. I would love water. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes,
All right, be
I would
back in a
also
moment.
like
Okay,
water.
good.
Yeah.
Is she the patient? Like, oh.
nice.
They are. They're so sweet.
Yeah, they're cute. They're young.
Okay, can you stop that?
Well, no.
What, you don't...
I'm so annoyed for her.
I appreciate that. Yes. Thank you, Mother.
You're welcome.
I also have to keep in mind that, you know, she might be, you know, like mentally out of it.
Yeah.
You know, but still, even with that, it's too much.
Hurts like a motherfucking son of a bitch. But you do whatever you want, sweetheart. I'm just looking out for you. Really.
Thank you. Thanks.
How are you now?
But if it does get bad, and I do decide that I'm gonna tell them that I'm gonna get the epidural and.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever you want.
How old is Jamie Lee Curtis?
Oh,
Because I know she's lived some life, but
60s, right? She's got to be in her late 60s.
Well, thank you for asking me. I will tell you, I was a little surprised.
Me too.
she's like me too.
Honey, you don't have to keep staring at it. Baby's fine. Really. Baby's fine.
Why's it going up, man? Blood pressure's going up.
It's coming. It's coming.
That don't sound good.
Upside down or something. I don't even remember. But, babe.
Yeah.
No. It's not going to happen to you.
Yeah, that's not happening.
All around, the whole thing was seriously from the beginning.
That's not helping.
Are they easier?
I don't think any of it's easier. It just all hurts the same.
Dang. I mean, you know, your
Yeah, if you
coaching
need a pep
skills
talk, that
is
yeah.
not up to par. It's just
Yeah, it is not like, you know. She didn't Phil Jackson that thing, you know.
Come on, baby, you can do it.
They say giving birth is like one of the most painful things ever.
Look on the monitor. See, it's working. Look. You can do it. Slow it down.
She's like, I don't want to look at the monitor. I don't care.
Let me rub your back.
Woosah.
Oh my God. Call Pete again, please.
I hope she was trying to make her laugh, because if not, she just turned into a Lannister. Like, I don't know what's going on. A Targaryen. Like, what is happening?
Snack. Something to eat. What would be good?
Sorry, I'm just still fucking reeling over having Dad's ass.
that's a good way to get your mind off of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get him.
Okay.
Please. I'm gonna go get him.
Thank God.
Oh, no, she's like, please get up, just get up out of here, please, get up out of here.
Is she even gonna come back? Like,
Say the word.
he.
No.
Oh, she's getting ready Earl. Yeah, she's getting ready yak.
This episode is unrelenting. Goodness.
You know how desperate you got to be to have called Donna? Like, of all of the experiences in the world, you got to share this with your mama.
Okay. Great. I mean, everything looks great, but you're only 5-6 centimeters dilated.
Okay.
You halfway there.
Okay, yes, I'm coming. Nurse Joe, we have a baby down in room 2. We're opening the OR for a possible crash. Please assist.
You got to hear all that in the background too?
Yeah. That's something when you look over to Donna for comfort.
I think I want the Pitocin.
Yeah. I want to just come out now.
I think it's probably the right choice. And maybe
Probably
an
good,
epidural too.
She said, and the epidural.
Yeah.
She was like, you give me the whole value meal. Just
Yeah.
stack it on the
Yes.
plate.
Have somebody run down to the store and get some of that sticky icky kush, like whatever we got to take.
Well, check one
Call
on the
Tony
Donna
Mon-
was right side right quick.
Yeah.
She was right about the he's too.
What did you think I wasn't saying before?
Now they don't say something to make this woman go crazy.
Yeah, I feel like anything could trigger her.
Mm-hmm.
That you didn't want me around. Am I right?
A little bit. Teeny tiny bit.
How's it going?
It's not easy.
It sure ain't. I'm glad she didn't lie and like, you know, yeah, it's going great. I didn't put all this stuff away. No.
It's a
It's
process.
damn hard and
You're trying?
yeah.
Me too.
Wonder if that's gonna bring up, you know, I invited you to the restaurant. Who was it that saw her at the restaurant?
I forgot.
Was it one of the facts?
Maybe. Man, I
Oh
forgot
no,
about that
no,
moment.
no. It was Natalie's husband. It was Nat's husband.
That's who it was, and he kept it to himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mom, I don't want her scared. Like I was scared.
I scared you.
Yeah, Ma. Yeah.
I don't remember your mom.
You don't want to.
I think it's interesting, the choice where they went very little makeup on Jamie Lee Curtis's face,
Yeah.
you know, and then the smoky, you know, the eyes like.
I'm sorry.
Jamie Lee
Everybody's mad
Curtis
at
can
me
bring
all
it.
the time. I ask people if they're all right way too much.
Nobody wonders if she's all right.
If someone feels sick, I start to feel sick.
Mm.
I feel alone.
You see that glory tear?
Mm-hmm.
It's so much.
It is, yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
I just want her to be okay.
She's gonna be okay. She's gonna be fine.
Another convulsion.
And I want to be good. I really want to be good.
Good.
Here comes a contraction.
Come on.
Mm. Whew, goodness.
Does that feel good?
I feel so good.
And just in case you forgot, the name of this episode is Ice Chips.
It's ice chips, yeah.
Tell me about me.
What do you mean?
Like delivery.
It's her birth like.
Dentist office, kind of mega fish tank. And I remember the colors they were so sharp and vivid. We're gonna get to see these beautiful fish. And then I woke up and I was sweating. And my water had broke.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Not bad, Donna.
But there were tons, and I'll go move it. But the guy was like, I was like, my wife's in labor. He's like, go.
I'm so happy.
I love you.
I love you too. What do I do? Your grandma now.
That part.
Stop, your grandma. Shh.
I just now realized that him saying that, yeah, that is our first grandchild. Like,
Oh, yeah, I can.
like Richie got a kid, but Carmy and Mikey didn't have a kid, so.
And I love how the Fack brothers are the first on the scene. Them dudes, that's just some stand-up cousins right there.
Yeah.
The first
who are
on the
not really
scene.
cousins. Yeah, they're cousins who are not really cousins.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Yeah. Directed by Christopher Storer, who is the show creator. One of the, he's where the money's at. He's one of the people that got the one of the first couple of episodes going, the first few episodes of the first season. So for him to handle, for this particular episode, which got an 8.5 out of 10 with over 3,000 votes on IMDb, that's very telling for this series. Yeah. It takes somebody special to recognize the human elements. This is a character-driven episode. I mean, the series as a whole is character-driven, but more specifically with this could have been a stage play. It's two people sharing a moment. Yeah. But the beginning, middle, and end.
Almost a single setting.
Yeah. Yeah. So that takes a different kind of eye. So to have the show creator be the person to be like, let me grab that. I got next on this. Is very telling. It's a very special type of episode. I'm sure there is a lot in translation that I am going to miss due to just me being a man. But I'm very curious to those within the comments section, those women who found this episode fascinating, and I'm curious how it moved you in those terms. Where am I missing the obvious of just being a dude? Rekkai, how are you feeling about this episode?
I thought this episode was amazing, and even though Christopher Storer did this episode, he kind of cheated. Okay. I mean, hold on. Sorry. To do an episode and have Jamie Lee Curtis in it is most definitely cheat code.
Yeah, she can do some heavy lifting, right? Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely a cheat code. So, and really, if you saw how Donna interacted with Nat in that room, like that was most definitely like Jamie Lee Curtis came. She did not come to play. Like the emotion in her face, especially when like if you really think about it, the last time we saw her was the soft opening for the restaurant, right, where she saw Pete and didn't want to come in because she knew whatever demons, whatever problems she's dealing with, she wasn't through, right, and she would have ruined the night for them, even though that would not have been her intention. And then the last time we saw her before that, we saw her in Fishes, where she drove through the damn house, and that was complete chaos from top to bottom. So to know the kind of baggage that she brings with her, where Nat even tells her, listen, Mama want to tell you, but what you bring with you is too much, and I am too fragile to deal with it, and Mikey and Carmy may have handled it differently, but we've been afraid of you all of our lives because you were a pistol. You were too much to handle, and we never knew, you could blow up at any minute and just be too much to deal with. And, to have the desperation that was the only person available for you to call. But then really, when Nat is at her most vulnerable, that her and Donna can have a real moment and really move their relationship forward. I thought this was a beautiful episode. And, I just keep thinking back to how much people absolutely hated this season because it wasn't like season 1 or season 2 or whatever. And I could see that. It's got a different tone than season 1 and season 2. But at the same time, though, this season has not been terrible. And I just think, the shift in tone is really around the restaurant, where we don't get as much character development. the dialogue in this episode, actually between Nat and Donna, was really strong. Where we haven't got that in some of the other episodes, and it just really, the underdog element is gone out. Even though they're a fine dining restaurant struggling to survive, that doesn't make them the underdog anymore. And so, you know, it's almost like I got more enjoyment out of the last episode, seeing Abraham's finally start to smile and getting that the beef, their original business, getting the window where they sell the cheesesteaks, you know, the beef sandwiches out the window. I got more enjoyment than seeing Abraham smile and Tina smile, as opposed to Sydney having a breakdown and not being able to communicate with Carmy about the restaurant. Richie is off of his game about whatever's going on in his personal life in the front of the house. Like, there's a lot going on there, you know. They sent Nat out for seafolds and she never made it back. So I hope that's something that they got through the day without, you know. And like you said, the Fact brothers showing up first is just amazing. Like, you know, regardless of what Carmy's going through, your sister is having a baby, dude. Like, where are you?
But you called it. You called it last episode something that they showed on purpose, and you caught it. And that was when everybody was getting ready to start their job. Everybody's phones was in their locker. So there is a bit of a, okay, you know, you really didn't have a choice. You know, you didn't miss it on purpose and you weren't too busy. It's just, I guess that's a part of the new policy of the restaurant. When you're working, your phone has to be off. This was, I love character driven stories where the actors just get moments to just breathe. There's a lot of quiet moments where the scene just breathes. A lot of moments where Jamie Lee Curtis is just staring into Sugar's eyes, and you can see the emotion going back and forth. You can see the thoughts going back and forth. I go back to, you know, it takes a special kind of director to recognize that, because this could have easily just been kind of like rushed through. And I think you also said something that's very true, and that is, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis is a bit of a cheat code. She's incredible. You know, I mean, she's an Oscar Award winner for a reason. You know, the votes as far as The Bear has been making like an interesting turnaround. Especially considering after he just got done being nominated for an Emmy, a whole bunch of Emmys on top of that. I feel like maybe cinephiles and people that are like really diehard into storytelling are giving this a chance, and we're seeing like these scores kind of rise up a little bit more as an aggregate. But I do like the question that it does ask, and that is, you know, everybody wants to be redeemed, and some people we believe are unredeemable characters. I know I was on the side of Donna being an unredeemable character just based off of her actions, but we do see slivers of humanity that's in her. I still wouldn't forgive her for some of the stuff that's been previously done, but it does open up the conversation that, you know, there is the possible is there. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. You know, this one conversation isn't going to be enough to clearing everything up with all the years of drama that she's brought to her family, but we can at least start here. You know, I feel like the birth of this child is also symbolic to the birth of the relationship that Sugar's going to have with her mother. You know, they kind of go hand in hand, and just like it's ugly giving birth to a child, and it's painful, and it comes in these uncomfortable rhythms. We felt that same thing going on with the conversation with mom, you know. So it's like two things being birthed at the same time in this space. I see you over there contemplate, man. What's on your mind?
Well, I think, you know, one of the things that was really nice about this episode, again, the cheat code, Jamie Lee. But I think more than that, sometimes you have to be able to sit in those quiet moments, like you said, like let it breathe. And I think some of the work, just the emoting that Jamie Lee did during this episode was amazing. Like I said, I brought up how it was a conscious choice to, all right, they're in, you know, I understand it for Nat, she's about to give birth. So of course she's not gonna be dolled up, no makeup, you know, no, she's giving birth, this is gonna be stressful. You wanna see that. But you can also see the stress, the demons, the, you know, what Jamie Lee Curtis is going through, even in this moment, just trying to remain normal. Because I don't know if her thing is she's bipolar, she has, you know, these episodes or whatever. You know, I don't know if there's any substances involved in what's going on with her. They haven't really said. But the fact that whatever, she was struggling with that, but doing everything she could. Because remember when she came in there and she was talking to the nurses in the room, she was neurotic as hell. Like, you know, to the point where Nat is cussing her out the entire time, which, whew, you know, you can tell that ain't no black mama. 'Cause, you know, you gave birth and then you woke up. You know, you don't even remember none of it because you've been knocked out for those times. So.
Yeah, that's not an easy thing to do for Jamie Lee Curtis's character. Well, you know, to portray to us as well as she did. Like the version of her at the end of this episode is vastly different than the one that we saw at the beginning. And I think it has a lot to do with whatever is going on in her mental state. I didn't mean to break your rhythm. Keep going.
No, she reined it in, and you're right. Like, you know, it's almost one of those things like, why can't she be like this all the time? But that is not human nature. That is not, you know, what people go through and whatever. So, you know, whatever she's dealing with or whatever she's battling, it's serious, but she was able to hold it together long enough to be of value, to be there for her daughter. Yeah. And I applaud her for that. And just, while I still think that Napkins is the, so far through 8 episodes, Napkins is hands down the best episode of this particular season so far. I think that Jamie Lee Curtis really did her thing in this particular episode. So her portrayal of Donna in this episode was really moving.
It wouldn't surprise me if she medaled in this one. Not medaled, but won medal just because of the Olympics. Sorry, if she trophied.
Yeah, she got an Emmy for, you know, supporting cast member. Yeah,
she's a beast, man. That's all you can say. She's a beast. And there's also something about, you know, the actress playing Natalie, Abby Elliott, recognizing the beast in the building and letting the beast eat. You know, she didn't try to like outshine her or anything. You know, I'm talking about from a thespian's perspective. She was like, yo, she's putting in work. Let me support you. Let me give you everything you need to make these scenes shine. It was dope. It was a clinic. What we saw was an acting clinic get put on.
Well, not only that, if you think about it, so we've had 3 episodes with Jamie Lee Curtis throughout the entire series. Season 2 in Fishes, it was a huge ensemble. So you got everyone. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got John Bernthal, who every time he shows up on screen, he damn near steals the show. But you got everyone, you know, Jeremy Allen White himself is no slouch, you know, Ayo Edebiri, she shows up. So to have the entire family, you know, Richie, you know, the facts, everybody show up and sit at the dinner table for Thanksgiving and Fishes was outstanding. But it was an ensemble piece, right? And so a lot of people brought their best game. But at the soft opening where it was just a scene with Jamie Lee, it was a short scene with Jamie Lee and Pete outside the restaurant. And then this one. And not to say that Natalie, you know, or Pete are bad actors or actresses, but to be in a scene with Jamie Lee, you've got to step your game up. Like, you know that she's going to do what she does in the episode. You have got to come with it. And I think that is a real testament to, because Natalie was outstanding in this episode too. And I think that's because if you're sharing a scene, and there's a lot of people, like if you share a scene with Denzel or Angela Bassett or Giancarlo Esposito or, you know, Robert De Niro or Al Pacino, like, hey, you better come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you at with Gary Oldman, like there's a bunch of people that you better step your shit up. And she did that. She did that. Like, this was, you know, to be almost, like you said, it could have almost been a stage play, you know, basically almost a single setting. We're in this hospital room, and just to get this incredible dialogue between these two was absolutely amazing. Yeah,
I cannot wait to hear what you all think in the comments. This is a good one. This one's meaty. Let us know what we got right, what we got wrong, and the phone one is definitely what did we miss? And these are the type of episodes where, like me and Rekkai, I have to make us stop. because we could just go, like, for real. I'm sure we could easily drop another 30 minutes of just context of understanding and breaking down in these scenes. But if you're looking for that, Rekkai's channel is the place for that, because that's what he does on an expert level. You know, he sees what we think we see, turns it and says, look at it from this angle. And not only look at it from this angle, I want you to look at it through my eyes at this angle. And it's a beautiful thing. Rekkai, tell the people how they get in contact with you.
If you go to youtube.com/Noop from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE, you will get a chance to hear my inner musings, my self-reflections and personal stories that relate to these series and movies that we watch. And just as I make reflections of just, you know, what the episodes say to me. And I'm glad that I get this chance to discuss these things with, you know, a quality partner in Syntell and debate these. And I haven't done any deep dives for The Bear. The Bear's episodes are kind of short, and we have so much other excellent content that has been keep my hands kind of full. But we will, when we conclude this series, we're going to do a live where we get a chance to talk about The Bear as a whole, the series, all the three seasons as a whole, and talk about what's next in development for The Bear. Where are we going from here? So, you know, luckily we have 2 episodes left in this particular season. I understand where people are coming from, that the tone is different and that it's a different season, but I think we talked about this before. I think that's almost on purpose. So yeah, if you want to hear some of my deep dives, I really hope that you come on. Especially, I'm on the quest to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I mean, I'm not far away. I'm not far away, but I need your help. I need you to watch my videos. Even if you got something to do, leave it on in the background. Just run through the playlist, whatever. But if you do get a chance to listen, there's some good stuff in there. I try to be a little inspirational and just try to, leave you on a positive note. So again, Noop from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. It's got to be about this. But it's a whole lot of this too, right here. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. All mad love. We will catch you all in the comments. Take care.